about NEC lawsuits filed on behalf of premature infants fed formula. Welcome to our comprehensive overview of the NEC lawsuits. In this video, we will explore critical studies linking cow-based baby formula to necrotizing enterocolitis, NEC in premature infants, discuss ongoing litigation, and provide recommendations to those who may qualify for the lawsuit. If you believe you may qualify for the NEC lawsuit, visit TruLaw.com and use our chatbot to receive a free instant online case evaluation to determine your eligibility. Necrotizing enterocolitis, NEC, is a severe gastrointestinal condition primarily affecting premature infants. It involves inflammation and tissue death in the intestines, allowing bacteria to enter the bloodstream or abdomen, raising the risk of life-threatening complications. NEC typically appears within the first 2 to 6 weeks after birth. Symptoms vary, with some infants experiencing mild effects and others facing severe critical conditions. Premature infants, especially those in neonatal intensive care units, NICU, face the highest risk of developing necrotizing enterocolitis, NEC. About 90% of NEC cases occur in preterm infants, the most vulnerable being premature babies born before the 37th week of pregnancy, infants who receive enteral nutrition through a tube, newborns weighing less than 5.5 pounds at birth. The risk of NEC escalates significantly in premature infants fed with cow's milk-based formulas such as Enfamil or Similac, as opposed to those who receive human breast milk. Research indicates that the immature digestive systems of preterm infants struggle to process cow's milk proteins, which can prompt inflammation and heighten the risk of NNC. NEC in premature infants is typically diagnosed early through methods such as blood tests, fecal tests, or X-rays. It stands as the most common cause of death in hospitalized premature infants older than 2 weeks. Symptoms of NEC might include abdominal pain and swelling, changes in heart rate, blood pressure, body temperature, and breathing, diarrhea with bloody stool, green or yellow vomit, lethargy, refusing to eat, and lack of weight gain. Other severe developmental complications. Premature infants, with their underdeveloped digestive and immune systems, are particularly susceptible to intestinal infections which their bodies struggle to fight effectively. Research consistently shows a significant difference in the risk of necrotizing enterocolitis, NEC, between infants fed donor human milk, DHM, and those given cow's milk-based formula. Studies indicate that preemies fed with DHM face a substantially lower risk of developing NEC, suffer fewer complications, and require less surgical intervention compared to their formula-fed counterparts. Despite clear scientific evidence favoring donor human milk as the safer alternative for premature infants, formula manufacturers like Enfamil and Similac have continued to aggressively market their cow's milk-based products to parents of premature infants, exploiting the vulnerability of these families. NEC almost exclusively develops after feeding begins, underlining that it is not a congenital condition, but one closely linked to feeding practices, especially the use of cow's milk-based formulas in premature infants. Necrotizing enterocolitis, NEC, is a critical and often fatal gastrointestinal disorder impacting premature infants. This condition leads to inflammation and death of intestinal tissue, heightening the risk of severe complications like sepsis and intestinal perforation. Premature infants fed with cow's milk-based formulas such as Similac and Enfamil face a significantly higher risk of developing NEC compared to those who receive human breast milk. Key aspects of NEC's impact are profound. Increased mortality rate. NEC proves fatal in up to 30% of cases, especially among the most premature and low birth weight infants. Long-term health complications. Infants who survive NEC may endure persistent health problems such as intestinal strictures, short bowel syndrome, and developmental delays. Medical interventions managing NEC typically requires cessation of oral feedings, antibiotic therapy, and potentially surgery to remove necrotic bowel sections. The emotional and financial toll on families is substantial, grappling with long-term care needs and potential disabilities of their children. The ongoing lawsuits aim to hold formula manufacturers accountable for not sufficiently warning about the risks associated with their products, seeking justice for the preventable tragedies experienced by many families. The NEC baby formula lawsuits target major manufacturers Abbott Laboratories and Mead Johnson and Company, known for their popular infant formulas, Similac and Enfamil. These legal actions stem from allegations by parents of premature infants who developed necrotizing enterocolitis, NEC, after being fed these formulas. The lawsuits emphasize the manufacturer's alleged negligence in ignoring scientific evidence that links cows' milk-based formulas to NEC. Despite these risks, plaintiffs claim that both companies continue to promote their products as safe and equivalent to breast milk, misleading consumers about their safety. The NEC infant formula MDL multi-district litigation is a legal consolidation of numerous lawsuits targeting Abbott Laboratories and Mead Johnson and Company, the producers of Similac and Enfamil premature infant formulas, respectively. This MDL is managed by Judge Rebecca R. Paul Mayer and is based in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Illinois. Its purpose is to streamline the pretrial proceedings of cases alleging that these companies' cows' milk-based formulas caused necrotizing enterocolitis, NEC, in premature infants. Plaintiffs in these cases argue that the manufacturers did not adequately warn of the risks associated with their products. This consolidation seeks to enhance efficiency and ensure consistent rulings across cases with similar claims. Additionally, there are other similar NEC lawsuits underway in state courts, including in Illinois and Missouri, some of which have already resulted in significant verdicts. Many hospital-administered formulas, predominantly based on cow's milk, have been implicated as potentially harmful to premature infants. Currently, the NEC infant formula litigation specifically names Similac and Enfamil formulas. The following products are included in the lawsuits. These specific formulas are cited in claims that they have contributed to the development of necrotizing enterocolitis, NEC, in premature infants, a condition that the lawsuits allege could have been mitigated with proper warnings about the risks associated with cow's milk-based formulas. If your child was diagnosed with necrotizing enterocolitis, NEC, after being fed a bovine-based formula, you might be eligible to file an NEC baby formula lawsuit. It's crucial to understand the civil litigation process and consult a lawyer about any applicable statute of limitations or filing deadlines. This situation can be overwhelming, but support is available every step of the way. Do not hesitate to contact us for any questions or to start with a free, no-obligation case consultation. Choosing the right personal injury lawyer is critical to ensure you receive the best possible outcome for your case. Experienced infant formula lawyers are well equipped to assess your case, help build a strong argument, litigate your lawsuit, and secure the compensation you deserve for your child's injuries. Contact TruLaw or visit TruLaw.com and use our chatbot to receive a free instant NEC lawsuit case evaluation and find out if you qualify for the NEC lawsuit today.